Hello everyone. In today's video, let's see how much I can achieve in 1 year in Harvest Moon, One World. For today's video, I'm going to count 1 year as spring 3rd to spring 3rd because the first 2 days in this game, you pretty much just have to talk to your mom and the scientist and convince them that there's more vegetables than just potatoes. Yeah, it's kind of a weird way to start a game, but yeah, that's how Harvest Moon One World starts. And after 2 days of cutscenes, you're finally free to run around and do what you want. There's going to be harvest wisps scattered throughout the world, and they're going to give you 3 seeds each time you talk to them. And so, yeah, on our first little hallway that we run through, there's going to be one who gives us our first seeds. We don't have a hammer, so we can't go to that area that was just there. So all we can do is just run to this place where we can put our farm. And in this game, you can deploy your farm in different areas. All you have to do is put some materials, and then you can expand it in different places. So now that we've placed our farm, we can look at our soil. Yeah, we have a hoe and a watering can, so we can't clear these stones either, and we don't have an axe, so we can't clear that stump either. So yeah, we can still till the soil. I'm going to plant those potato seeds that I just got from that wisp, and yep, those are the only seeds I have, so I'll just water those 3 spots. Then, so yeah, I don't have any animals. This game, you don't start with any animals. So you can see that right now my barn is completely empty. Don't have anything to feed them. Don't have any cows, chickens, don't have nothing. So when I go outside, yeah, if I want to ship things, then I'm gonna need a shipping box. So I talk to Samantha. She goes on and on and on, and then she gives us a shipping bin. Then, once you walk into town, you can start to meet the villagers. Even though you live really close to them, apparently you've never met them. So yeah, this is Braden, and he's one of the marriage candidates. Every town that you go to, they're all going to have their own issues. This game, they put more of an emphasis on the storyline than in a lot of the Story of Seasons games. Usually the Story of Seasons game is more about building your farm and doing your own thing, whereas in these games you have to like save the world. And another aspect of these games is that there's going to be a bunch of requests. So this animal dealer, she's going to talk to me for a while and then give me my first request. And then, yeah, so I just want to show you guys here, they block off certain areas. So I know some open world games you can go anywhere right from the beginning, but this game is not like that. If you see here, this bridge is broken. We can't cross this bridge until we repair it. So that's why we can only go in this one village. If I try to run to the other side of the village, we're going to find the exact same thing. On the other side, there's also a broken bridge, but this time there's a man there who is just saying that it's broken. Later, he'll tell us how to fix it. So yeah, I picked up 3 more seeds from another wisp, so I can go ahead and plant those as well. So yeah, I actually got 2 different kinds, sweet corn and also turnips. Sweet corn, you can just like sell it and get some money, but turnips, they're kind of good for requests. So when those are done, I'll probably save it for requests. So in this house, this is what your house looks like in the beginning. You have room for 1 pet. This looks like a diary, but it's not. It's actually an encyclopedia. You can see that the only thing that you have in your encyclopedia in the beginning is a potato, because you get the potato in a cutscene, so you start with just a potato, and then everything else is a question mark. Next to that, you have a storage, and then we have a fridge, and of course everything is empty. So now let's go to sleep and jump to year 3. Here I am waking up on the morning of year 2, spring 3. So I married Braden. I completed the whole storyline and I chose to marry him. It's actually a lot of work to get married in this game, but if you put the work in, you can get married in 1 year. This is my workbench. You can see all the different things that I have unlocked. You'll note that there's 3 bowls for pets, but I don't have any pets. You also have a couch, which you can rest on to restore some stamina. Here you can see my encyclopedia. I'm very far from having all of the vegetables discovered, and so yeah, you can see there's a lot of question marks. Outside of the ore, I haven't really discovered everything in this game. We can also change our outfit. I bought 2 additional outfits, so I can wear the original, a green one, or a white one. And then it says you can change your hairstyle, but that's actually a lie. The only thing that you can change is the hair color. You can see that I have a ton of things in storage, a bunch of different types of seeds, a bunch of different types of ores, that type of thing. My refrigerator isn't quite as stocked. I just have a few extra things that I store there. I haven't gone crazy with recipes, so you can see I only have a couple of the hot and cold dishes, and then actually the regular dishes I have quite a few, but not a whole lot. So yeah, Brayden, he's happy. Emily's looking happy as well, which is the name of his cow. This is my house. You can see it's much bigger. It's called a huge house, and when you upgrade that, your windmill, it also gets a bit bigger. And then we can go into my barn and see all the animals that I have. I have 3 regular chickens and then 2 of the special chickens. They're called Aracuna chickens, which, yeah, I don't have any idea what that is, but they lay blue eggs and they're worth a little bit more. So, yeah, you can make an extra 100 whether you cook your eggs or not. In this game, everything that you get off the farm, you're probably going to want to cook it, because every time you cook, it's going to raise the price. And yeah, there's no time wasted when you cook. So in some farming games, when you cook, it's going to, take some time. But in Harvest Moon One World, everything is just instant. So you can just go and cook up a storm in the kitchen, and you're not going to waste any time. In this playfile, I named all of my cows and chickens after the Pretty Little Liars. So we have Emily, Hannah, Aria, Spencer, Allison, and Mona. Except for the cow, or not the cow, except for the horse. The horse, I just named it James. Yeah, I just usually name my horses James. When I was a kid, I really liked Jesse and James from Team Rocket, so I also use the names Jesse and James a lot. This is my farm that I moved to, and this place is huge. You can see this side, I haven't really developed as much. I just have that one sprinkler, and then, yeah, it's really good to do stuff here because you can get these fruits that grow on the trees. And the fruit trees, I didn't plant them, they're just here. And you can see that in the springtime, it has pink leaves, so it's really cute. And these cherries, they sell for quite a bit. I believe they sell for like 500 gold, which is a pretty good amount. But the oranges, they only sell for like 100. But, a little bit of money is better than no money. And then this is the part of my farm that I've really built up. I usually go and buy 99 packets of the jack-o'-lanterns and the killer tomatoes because these sell for a lot, and you can just buy them in bulk. You can buy 99 packets at once, and then you can just put them all over your farm, and then they're both renewable. So you can see here I'm picking them up and they're disappearing. That's because I've already harvested them once or twice. So then of course you still have to replant them every once in a while. It's not like Olive Town where, you can just keep getting the fruits and vegetables forever. This game, it's only like 2 or 3 harvests and then you have to replant them. But here you can see that I upgraded my watering can so I can water 3 spots at once. You may also be wondering how far I got into the mines. It's really difficult to get to the bottom of these mines, but as you can see right here, you can jump all the way to the final level that you can jump to, which is 91. So yeah, that took me a long time. The bulk of my time playing this game was probably in the mines trying to go down to the next level. If you want to do that, my advice is to cook a bunch of food and then just try to go down 10 levels in one day. Because if you try to do more than that, it's going to take you a really long time. Last, I just want to show you guys here my encyclopedia. You guys can see I'm far from having all the different hybrid crops. Yeah, honestly, I'm not really that motivated to unlock everything. If I was more of a completionist, I probably would keep playing this game and yeah, try to get all the different hybrids. But honestly, I already completed my main goals that I wanted to complete in this playthrough. I basically just wanted to do this playthrough to give One World one last chance, and because I really wanted to get married. And so in this play file, I did both of those things. I finally, for the first time, completed the main storyline, and I finally got married in this game. So yeah, my two main goals, they were both completed. So I just wanted to end with a few final notes. I do want to say that this playthrough, I had a bit more fun than I was anticipating. I had tried to play One World several times and it never really clicked with me in the past. But because Winds of Anthos is coming out in a few months, I kind of wanted to give this game another chance. You guys could see I made that other video about, 10 ways that the Winds of Anthos might be improving upon One World. So I really wanted to play One World again and have a deeper understanding of the game, its flaws, and its strengths. And I have to say that when I started this game, there were a lot of things that I really didn't like, and I thought it was really difficult to get into. However, I can say that once you get into it, some of the characters, they actually have kind of cool backgrounds, and some of the character designs, I really like them. So I did actually kind of have some fun in this playthrough. That being said, I do think the game kind of falls flat in the end game. Although actually, honestly, I kind of have this problem with a lot of different farming sims. It's really rare for me to find a farming sim that I start playing it and then I get to the end game and I'm really excited to learn everything and do everything. I was kind of that way with Harvestella, and I did play Harvest Moon A Wonderful Life, the remake, all the way up until you get to Heaven mode. So I did play both of those games for quite a bit of time. But Harvest Moon One World, I've only put in about a little over 20 hours in this playfile, and I have to say that I think that's about as far as I'll go with this playfile. I do kind of want to go back and see some of the heart scenes that I haven't seen yet, but other than that, there's not really that much else to do, so I hope Harvest Moon, The Winds of Anthos, has a few more endgame elements to it. That about wraps it up for today's video. Please let me know in the comments down below what are your honest opinions about Harvest Moon One World, and I'll see you guys next time.